Good morning, Brian Cook here, and today we're playing a Legacy Challenge with the Epic Storm. In front of you is version 10.8. It's, for the most part, what I've been running since August. This list is might end up being the most played list of all time once it's done. It's pretty close already. It's currently in second. The last few weeks I've been playing the Alex McKinley list, which has 3 Bloodstained Mire, 2 Verdant, and then in the sideboard -1 Carpet, +1 Massacre. I haven't had a whole lot of success with this list personally. It's working for Alex. Congrats to him. He's top 8'd 2 events in a row. Like I said, congrats, Alex. But it's just not working for me personally. I have a tough time justifying Massacre when I'm already above 75% in the matchup. It feels like a wasted slot, at least to me personally. Meanwhile, I've been on the downswing against Rug Delver. I just can't seem to beat that deck recently. So why am I cutting a carpet? So that's where I'm at. I'm actually doing something for the first time today. I am playing on parallels. So I am on my Mac side, which doesn't explain these boxes. I have a new computer, which you would have known if you follow me on Twitter. And in doing so, the tip of my Ethernet cable broke. And it was like one of the many things that happened. Stuff happens. And when that happened, I decided I was going to replace it myself because the cord is running through multiple walls in the house, getting to our router, and I haven't been able to replace it yet. Hopefully, the parts arrive today. Yeah. Anyway, enough about my computer. We're paired. All right, we're facing Doom Switch. I faced Doom Switch in top 4 of a challenge that I won a couple months ago. So I'm going to put Doom Switch on the same deck, which was Snow at the time. I don't actually know, but we're just going to make that assumption. And this is a pretty good hand against Snow. And there we go. At the time, Doom Switch did have Mind Breaks in their sideboard. Don't hate the draw. These we just don't need. We're going to ship those. Alright. But we need some action now. Alright. It's pretty crucial for us to win game 1 if our opponent's playing things like Mindbreak in the board. There's Ice Fang. Part of the reason that I'm playing on Boot Camp, or playing on Parallels, is I was having a lot of issues with Boot Camp since the update. My primary machine is a Mac, and apparently Windows does not support Thunderbolt 3. And my monitors, my side monitors, are both Thunderbolt 3. So that was kind of annoying. And then there was a couple other things that I was dealing with, and I just decided it might be easier to play on Parallels. I tried it yesterday, and I was a pretty big fan, so I'm going to try it out for a little bit longer. Alright, still waiting to draw an action spell. If it comes down to it, we could try the Double Veil, get you to counter 1, Veil back, and then do that. But that plan doesn't always work, and then you're wasting a protection spell. Is that good enough? I think it might be time to play this grid and then see if we can draw an action spell off these. Ooh. So that means that they probably have an Oko. Alright, we have to pass now, unfortunately. Not really how I wanted that turn to go. What is this? 4 mana? Jace. No respect. So that means that they just had nothing in hand. Now would be a great time for us to draw an action spell. Unless they haven't played a land yet, so they could go land decay. That is something that they could do. Alright, and that looks like it is the play. So we could Veil here, but that's just going to get forced. I don't think that's a winning line. Jeez. Alright. This an arrow. Alright, so I think now might be the time on our turn to go for it. Okay, that was pretty good. Alright, they have a force. Alright, that's a good sign. Alright, well that brainstorm would have missed. Alright, not the card we wanted, but maybe we can make it work. So I'm going to put back the land. We're going to be hard casting Echo here with 6 floating. Hold control. Thank you, Taiga. I guess we didn't need the Taiga. I just like completely looked over Wishclaw Talisman at the Burning Wish. Like, that's the card I want. Get out of here, Wishclaw Talisman. Sweet. Alright, we got game 1. Turn 6. We are the control deck. Alright, plus 6 green cards. Oh, come back, Val. Alright, that's how we board. And if you like that the content is back after a couple weeks of been missing, theepicstorm.com/shop. Show your appreciation, leave a note at the checkout. You know what to do. Alright, so this hand is obviously not keepable. We're going to ship that. This one's pretty good. I think the play here is actually the bottom. The pedal, more stable mana tends to be a tiny bit more desirable. And I am not going to play Carpet on turn 1. There's no reason to just jam Carpet and then allow them to play around it the entire game. Gonna go get Badlands and just cast Claw. And look at that. By holding on a Carpet, it will now be a Soul Ring if it resolves. Where if we just played it on turn 1, our opponent could fetch, you know, Plains, Forest, play an Astrolabe later. You don't have to always play your cards because you can. A lot of playing Storm is about tricking your opponent into a narrative. Like, sometimes you really want to sell a Dark Ritual in order for it to be countered. Or we were trying to sell Defense Grid in game 1, which didn't work, but, you know. Here, we said, hey, we don't have Carpet of Flowers. It's okay to fetch her. your islands. And now we're going to attempt to punish them. Good deal. Sylvan. I think I'm actually supposed to kill that Sylvan library. I'm definitely killing that Sylvan library now. I could Veil here. No. I'm not even sure if I'm going to Echo. Like, our opponent's on very few cards. Let's get some more information. Because if I like find ad nauseum here, I can just add 3 black. Ooh, that was pretty good. So now we can set up our turn, next turn, to go get Pier and then Pier. Like, I'm aware that I could Echo here. I don't want to. Alright, so we have 9 mana, which is exactly enough to cast Pier. Carpet of Flowers, you are so effing good. Take that, Alex McKinley, with your Massacre. I'm just shit talking. It's fine. I think if Death and Taxes like continues to be a very good deck in the format, it might not be the worst idea to play Massacre. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was trying to hold it in. I felt it coming, and I just wasn't very successful. Feel free to let me know in the comments if I'm an ugly sneezer. Hey, Bryant wins the match. Alright, so this was round 1 of the Legacy Challenge. Yeah, we're still playing 10-8. I just want to go over a couple things from the beginning. Oh, also, I meant to do this recently, but I haven't been able to record due to the whole new computer situation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I purchased the holiday gifts for the site team, which were these vests. You might have seen them in Alex McKinley's review video. And they were mostly crowdfunded. I paid about a quarter of the cost for the team to get them. So thank you, everyone. Your donations past the point of the site domain and hosting help pay for the site writers' gifts this year. So I greatly appreciate that. I like getting them something nice every year. They work very hard, and I'm a giant pain in the ass. I have very high expectations for what I like. So, yeah. And this was round 1. Stay tuned for round number 2. It's coming up shortly.